Welcome everyone. In this video, my goal is to show you how you can use the visibility tool in Unreal Engine 4 in order to poke holes in your landscape. A lot of people want to create caves in the side of their mountains. How do you do that? Well, you gotta rip a hole into your landscape. Now, you may be asking, why are we talking about this now? I thought this whole section was talking about how to paint your landscape. Well, the reason we saved it until now is because we actually had to create a landscape material first before we can then go about hooking up the functionality to rip holes in our landscape. So let me show you how this is done. And I actually already have it done in my material, but I will show you the process that you need to take in order to do this. Find your M material created. Those of you that took the shortcut and have this M landscape material applied to your landscape, this is already done for you. Otherwise, those of you that created your landscape material from scratch, find this content landscapes materials folder and double click on your M material created to open it up. Now you're going to see what I have done to my landscape material here in order to poke a hole in it. I had to add a node called Landscape Visibility Mask. And you can get one of these by simply right-clicking and typing in Visibility, and that's the node you're looking for right there. However, you will notice that when you add this, you do not have the opacity mask input illuminated and available to plug into like I currently do. So what do you need to do to change this? Well, you must come under your master material node here. And with that selected, you want to change your blend mode to masked. It was opaque before. Now go ahead and change it to masked. Now, once that is saved, you are then able to use the visibility tool to poke holes in your landscape. So I'm going to jump out of my material here and go back to my map sculpting. And here we are in our landscape mode, and I'm under the sculpt tab, not the painting tab, the sculpt tab. And in my list of tools along the left-hand side is our visibility tool that we had yet to talk about. With that selected, in order to poke a hole in your landscape, all you need to do is simply left click. It is that addition to the material, this landscape visibility mask, that's plugged into the opacity mask input of your material node that enables you to do this. Now obviously you can resize your brush here as needed. Brush fall off here doesn't do anything. And you obviously must have a layer selected here as well. Now if you want to fill in your hole, you simply need to hold down Shift and left click, and that is how you can fill in your hole. Now, in order to create a cave, it is more than just ripping a hole into your landscape. So I will just go like this, left click with my visibility tool to create a hole. Now what you would want to do to create a cave is to add a whole bunch of, say, rock meshes around the mouth of this cave to obscure the fact that you just ripped a hole in the side here. Now you'll also notice that as I fly down into my cave here, that if I look up, I don't actually see any of the landscape material that is applied. It just goes invisible. And that is because we have yet to create a two-sided material. That's to come in the next video. But guys, that is how you can go about ripping holes into the side of your landscape to create caves. That'll do it all for this one. We'll see you in the next one.